Welcome, guys, to the Data Masters Resume Roast. This is, Daniel Bagaforum here, also working as an AI engineer for various startups here in the country. I'll be your host for today's Resume Roast. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to Data Masters, where data professionals find their voice. So, what is Data Masters first for the beginners, if ever? Can we type in the chat box if your first event is new
Sige
in
lang,
the chat? Yes.
tangtangay.
Yes, your mic is open. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So if you're new to this organization, type in the chat box. New. This is your first event. Else, maybe you can type the first Data Masters event that you've attended. So mostly new. Well, Data Masters is a community where data practice and refine their technical presentations and interview skills. And we also invite experts to review our participants through structured feedback and collaborative learning. Together, we transform expertise into impactful stories. Okay? So, yeah. So, let's go through the house rules for this event before before the participants will start presenting their resumes. Okay? So, three basic rules nakasulat dito. 3 minutes presentation limit. So, all the participants, around 13 participants that have signed up, they're all limited to 3 minutes. And I want you guys to take responsibility in timing yourself. So, later, once we present, I want you guys to maybe find a timer, use your phone, and yeah, time yourself for 3 minutes. Okay. And then, of course, safe space protocol. We will be queuing everyone before they start presenting. So I will be calling each participant here. I have a list, and then you guys will, yeah, take the stage. Okay. For the audience and everyone, we also have to maintain a respectful and supportive tone at all times. This is a resume roast, but we still need to have professionalism at all times, okay? And of course, active participation. Everyone is encouraged to share insights, ask questions, and really engage with this event, okay? So the more people involved, the more learnings that we will have, okay? So, wait lang, make sure, okay. Yan. Miss Catherine, can you see my screen? I remember you're the one recording. I can see you here. Yes, okay. Looks good. So yeah, with these three rules, guys, I want you guys to type in the chat box agree if you agree with this one. Else, maybe may bago kayong rule or what. You can type in the chat box your suggestions for the next weeks to come. Okay? Looks like everyone's agreeing. A community here in Data Engineering Philippines, it's very important to harness, yeah, harness the early adoption of data engineering and AI in general here in the Philippines. And luckily, we have some industry pros, the experts, the people who work in the industry, to provide real-time feedback to people who are really looking forward with this industry, wanting to have a career as a data scientist, data engineer, AI engineer, and such. Another thing about this session is that this is a platform to highlight our skills and work. So yeah, and of course, alongside our experts later, who I will introduce, it's for us to help you guys tailor your resumes and get those specific data roles that you want. And of course, lastly, practice presentations. We're not just here to show off. We're here to provide everyone a safe space to practice presenting in front of a crowd. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, for our guest speakers or experts, no, we have two. We'll provide proper, yeah, proper feedback on our resumes. We have Nina Comia. Is Yeah, are you here? Maybe you can speak. She is currently a lead data Yeah, are you here, Miss Nina? So yeah, okay. So Miss Nina is a lead data and who has extensive experience in data warehousing, ETL, and database management. She has a strong track record in helping teams excel in data projects. Her industry insights and expertise in data engineering make her an invaluable expert for tonight's event. So yeah, hopefully, yeah, I think she's here. And then for another expert, I can recognize his name here. And James, can you please open your mic, introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello, good morning, guys. Sorry, I'm on mobile.
Yeah, that's all right.
Thank
Yeah,
you, guys.
yeah. So Sir Ian James Bakabat is a chemical engineer turned business intelligence analyst. Wow. He is instrumental in launching the Data Masters program resume presentation, interview practices, and for tonight's event as well. He recognized that its value, Data Masters organization. He also emphasized that it helps data professionals enhance their job readiness. And overall, that's why he's here. Okay? So those will be our experts for tonight's event. And I guess we'll start with the first person to do a resume, to present their resume. Okay. Okay. So one question here first. I just want to hindi pa ako nakapag-submit ng resume. So saan ba ako magsa-submit? So this event is actually posted in the Facebook group. Yeah, it's posted in the Facebook group and it has this what's this? Uh, Google Forms. And I guess that's where you will submit your resume. So for the participants here, just so you know, they they submitted their resumes ahead of time. and we've reviewed them and such. They're- Okay. So maybe for the next weeks, you can try it out for this event. Okay. Okay, so for the participants, I want you guys to chat in the chat box. 3 minutes if you have already so readied your timer.
Dan, can you hear me?
Yes. Ano yan?
Can you call na lang yung nandun sa sa
Sige.
responses paisa-isa kung nandiyan sila and kung wala yung next person na lang. Thank
Sige.
you.
Okay, so if first presenter ko is si Siljan Deparin. Nandito ba siya? I'll copy your name in the chat box, and if you're here, please
Hello
open.
po, nandito po ako.
Cool. Okay.
Narinig niyo pa ako?
Yes. Okay.
Did you
So,
already see, nakita niyo na yung resume ko? Nasabit ko, naalala ko, nasabit ko pala.
yup. Kaya nakita ko siya sa ko, sa form.
Salamat at least.
Hi Dan, excuse lang, sorry. Can
Yeah.
I interrupt again? So, sir, ang pangalan nito? Ziljan. Yung process will be you'd present yourself as an interviewee. So, represent mo yung resume mo and then the experts would comment kung ano yung mga kailangan i-improve. So, you have 3 minutes.
Mhm.
Since first time ko ito, so ano yung like para siyang mock interview, like ako yung i-interview o parang
Yeah, you can share your resume or your screen and then just talk about yourself.
okay po. Regarding my resume, I am aspiring to apply data analyst or data pili na ako magsimula na yun. Can I start na?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. I'm Zildjian Iparini. I'm considered myself a career shifter. I have a combination experience working in a back office call center and virtual assistant, and I am aspiring to be a full time like data analyst or data engineer. In which I got interest in working as a data analyst when I was given the opportunity to work in a startup company. Data uh, for data ingestion, the title is misleading since it says data operations analyst. But what we're doing is data ingestion. We're using Excel, and it gives me an idea how why I pursue this career until I check community upskilling from Excel, SQL, as well as Power BI. And after the startup
Sir
company
Ziljan,
was
sorry. Can you please share your resume?
saglit lang. Ano like parang isasabi ko yung sa resume ko o ano o parang nag-i-share ko lang yung screen.
Uh, yeah, you should be sharing your resume while talking about it.
John, sorry, question now.
Ah,
While waiting for yung resume na i-share dito,
okay.
um, is your resume tailored to a specific job description or specific role na gusto mong applyan?
Um, Data analyst yung para siyang hybrid since nakalagay yun sa cover letter ko na data admin or parang mga ganun lang since parang dalawa yung pagkasulat ko lang parang nilagay ko lang ng data analyst o admin parang yan yung pagkasulat ko.
Sige. So one thing na you would for everybody to understand then is that
Hmm,
sometimes resumes are tailored to specific roles,
okay po.
and sometimes resumes are tailored to specific systems. So What do you mean by systems? ATS, yan. One of maririnig niyo yan. And kapag tailored yan sa ATS, mapipick up yung mga skills nyo. But then again, it may or may not be suitable for the role that you are seeking. The other one is tailored for the role. So let's say you opened up a specific position and nakita mo na swak yung skills mo with regards to that role. So you have to turn your resume into that specific role and provide the necessary skills and experiences na tailored dun. Another tip, fake it till you make it is not a good idea pagdating sa technical roles such as data analysts, data engineers, and in data profession, because the first thing that they will ask you is they will show your skills. So that's your portfolio, that's technical assessments. Before kayo dumating sa final interview, titingnan na agad yung resume nyo if you have the same exact thing that they want. So for
Tanong ko lang po, dalawang reason din yun sa akin na nag-upskill ako. Currently nag-employed ako pero I'm planning to apply parang internal lang, like within company. So, ano yung best na para siyang may domain knowledge ako ba? Like yung parang financial services kami tapos gusto kong pag-transfer ng data analyst if mag 1 year ako sa current role ko sa company para continue to upskill. So, ano po yung dapat kong gawin pag ganyan? Like, in one company, like, internal siya ba?
first question, what role?
Data analyst yung gusto ko i-pursue yung sa company ko.
What specific domain knowledge ang cover ng data analyst?
May nakalagay doon na meron siyang parang database, like parang admin support, saka meron din siya parang data cleaning or data cleansing, as Power BI yata.
Sorry, Sir Ian and Sir Ziljan. Can I interrupt?
Sure, go
We're
ahead.
diverting our focus po kasi dun sa ibang
I know, I
topic.
understand.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
so Sir Ziljan, can
sir-
you just give us the link of the resume? If you really can't provide it now, we should be able to move to the next person na lang.
Maybe you can present next week.
Maybe
Yeah,
next week.
kasi the primary goal of this session is to see the resume and roast it.
Okay. Saglit lang. Pwede man ako maka-upload, saglit lang. Baka ma-upload ko dito yung resume ko.
Let's try that one.
Yeah, I
Saglit
think
lang.
we can,
Ako
Yan,
mag-
okay na ba? Nakita? Okay, pwede na ba to? Na-upload ko?
yeah, try to
Or
upload.
dapat
Yeah,
ko lang?
here we go. Cool.
Okay.
I'll be the one to share your resume. Okay. Okay, so let's start again.
start again. Yeah, got it.
3 minutes. I want you to time yourself. Okay? And I'll share your resume. Go ahead. Kita ba?
Sa akin na ba to sa kwan?
Yes, saya po. Let's go.
Okay po. Ito po yung sa akin, yung sa resume ko. Yung sa recent job ko. Wait, okay na, simula na. Yung objective ko, nilagay ko, data. Since yan yung target ko, pero hindi ko siya na generalize na data analyst. Pero yung recent role ko, para siyang admin assistant, pero may times na gagamit kami ng Excel, like mag-download kami tapos generate kami ng report, pero yung report parang automated na. Yung isa, yung Benefex, yung company, yung data reporting consultant, hindi ko alam if data analyst or parang reporting siya since yung role niya, nag-i-import kami at nag-export kami ng HR files sa platform, yung parang live platform ata, and also um, naglilinis din kami ng data, like if meron bang mga ipangit pa yung format o mga ganon, kami yung tagalinis before namin i-upload. Um, nagagamit kami ng basic na SQL, yan. Kapag nasa reporting. Yung sa Omni, more on data processing lang siya, like combination ng data entry, tas Excel lang. At saka parang mga task management, yung mga ganun lang. Yan yung parang, yung recent last three ko na related sa data. Yung the rest ko ay outside na siya sa data, sa call center yan, since hindi naman siya related. Pero aside from that, nag-upskilling ako sa data camp. Yung tinatarget ko na course or career ay data analyst. Kaya inaral ko na lang yung si Power BI since may background naman ako sa SQL, tsaka sa Excel din. So, yan na rin yung inaaral ko, just to pursue this role. Since yung challenge ko talaga pag nag-apply ng data analyst, like experience talaga, like 1 year, 2 years, tapos hindi ko talaga parang ligwak yung resume ko. Pero wala pa rin akong portfolio since hindi ko pa natapos yung sa Power BI.
Can you talk about your projects, maybe?
Sa projects, sa data camp lang, yung hindi siya certificate, yung mga ginagawa ko lang na like sa SQL, like paano mag-inner join, tapos paano yung gumamit ng aggregate, mga basic lang. Ongoing pa din ako sa SQL din.
Overall, what kind of data have you worked with? Anong klaseng data?
Ano sa yung previous sa trabaho ko o yung sa
Overall.
yung project overall. Um, yung sa mga previous sa experience ko, yung dalawang company, more on financial siya, since financial services. Tapos yung Benefex, para siyang benefits administration, like mga HR files, yung mga, yan din yung, pero gusto ko rin na mag-focus sa financial, like, kaya gusto ko rin na i-prepare yourself ko para internal hiring, since financial service, parang may domain knowledge ako.
Mhm.
Piniprepare ko sa VBP.
Okay. So, Sir Ian, what's your
Yep.
Mhm.
First things first, is there a need na that you would provide an objective for you to be hired? That's the first.
Objective ko para ma-hire ako.
Do you need
Since
do you need objective to be hired?
uh, um ano, like sa sariling objective ko o yung parang
Yun yung first na ano, nasa top ng resume mo. May
uh,
kailangan mo ba ng objective para ma-hire ka? Or you are showcasing your work, competencies, and experiences for them to hire you.
um parang sa pangalawa, yung ladder, yung
Mhm.
parang showcase ko yung mga experience ko, no, sa combined experience ko.
Okay. That's perfect. Yun yung very first thing that you would want to avoid is provide an objective because your objective is to be hired. That's the objective why you're submitting the resume. But you are not explaining why you need to apply. So
Mm.
if you look at the very first part ng resume mo,
Mm.
you wanted to have an objective for you just to be considered. So instead of that, what you're going to do is to showcase like a very short one paragraph um, highlight of your career that would fit na you would be fit for the role as a data analyst for your company. Okay, good thing that you have aspirations to apply for an internal role. So punta naman tayo dito sa pinaka-recent mo experience.
Okay po.
Okay. The second one is they know your function as a financial planning analyst. Lalo na internal. They know your role, they know your position, they know exactly what you're doing. So specifically kapag internal ang objective mo, they know what you have achieved that would warrant na ay gusto namin to si Zildjian, kunin na namin 'to, ilipat niyo na siya dito sa department namin. That's one thing that you wanted to think of when it comes to specific tailoring for the position you are aspiring to. Number three, primarily, people don't think about what you're doing in the company normally. Just one or two bullet points would do, but they really want to be interested in your accomplishments. So, what are the projects that you have done? What are the outcomes? So, like for example, if you did an Excel project, anong outcome niya? Nag-improve ba yung efficiency ng process by 20%? May nakatipid ba yung company by such dollars or pesos in certain areas? Or nag-improve yung quality of work ng department nyo dahil may nagawa ka?
Mm.
Focus first on those three, and then you can revise it as you should.
So
Other
yung
things,
first so
mhm,
yung first 3 ko more on accomplishment lang yung ilagay ko na like ito yung ginagawa ko tapos, dahil sa ginawa ko, nabigyan ako ng ibang role o parang nag-upgrade yung parang parang gano'n yung yung,
mhm,
parang I mean parang gano'n siya na parang effective siya tapos, cost
effective, efficient,
oo gano'n. Tanong ko
quicker,
lang
faster.
yung sa first yung sa objectives ko sabi mo na, um, yung kapag maglagay ko dapat ilagay ko ng objective ko na para ma-hired ako. So anong mga example
No,
para
no,
may
no.
idea?
Ayun. Okay, okay, just last comment lang dito. Hindi ka dapat magbigay ng objective because you are not aspiring to get hired. You are applying and get
Hmm,
hired. So
hmm.
instead of objective, career highlights. That would be a better
Oh,
choice. Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Thank you
So
for the
palitan
time. Uh,
okey po, salamat po.
okay.
Ooh. So for the audience, meron ba tayong questions or maybe opinions sa resume ni Sir Siljan? Parang wala naman. So yeah, let's go with the next person. Sir Adrian Agas. Sir Adrian Agas, are you here? Maybe you can open your mic. Okay. Adrian Agas. Wait, si Francisco muna. Okay, let's see. How about Albert Francisco? Albert Francisco, are you here? Maybe kahit chat or going once. Okay, I guess, I think wala sila, Miss Kata, for both. Yeah. So let's move on to the next one. How about Michael John Ben Batilaran? Ito. Are you here? Or magtatawag na ba ako ng on random? Sige. Going once. Okay. How about Alpha Romer, comma. Alpha,
Hello?
Romer.
What?
Yan.
What's up,
Actually,
guys?
kilala ko to.
Hi.
Workmate ko to.
Okay.
I is the same thing. Wait lang. Let me think. See kung may access ako. Yeah, I don't have access yet. So maybe you can share your screen, Alpha, and
Okay.
yeah, resume. Also time yourself while
Okay. Can you see my screen?
the floor is
Adrian
yours.
po.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get started, I guess. So hello everyone. I'm Alpha. Supposedly this resume is for a software engineering position, but I'm planning to transition to machine learning engineer or AI related position. So getting started, my goal here is to get hired. Firstly, inabit ko yung real email and the number ko para safe. At clickable yung links dito. So this is a one-line sentence regarding me. And next is technical skills. Again, this was for software engineering resume. And ito medyo software engineering nga tapos I added an extra layer for machine learning stuff. Projects, dalawa lang yung nilagay ko dito, though meron ako iba for machine learning, pero yun nga, hindi ko na na-edit on time. It's action word plus numbers. So I've been actually searching in the internet for related yung mga niro-roast ng iba, tapos nirecommend nila yung mga ganitong klaseng format, and I did so too. Related experience yun nga, ka-workmate ko si Dan, and recently got hired din. So yun, again with the action word and the numbers. Organization, and actually student pa lang din ako. Though I think you can tell from my resume because I intentional ko yun. As we can see this, na inabit ko yung yung graduation date ko, yung starting date ko sa college ko. Organizations, yun nga, ito yung pinakamakapal dito siguro. Tapos with this, may mga action words tapos numbers din on what I have done, secured 10.2 million deals and such. Mga ganun. Education, yeah, scholar and such. Tapos AI Republic. Volunteering, actually, buffer lang to. Pwede ko tatanggalin kasi hindi naman siya masyadong related sa data, sa machine learning position na yun na kung mag-apply man ako. Certificates, languages, publications. I think this is more on mas magandang mas maganda to sa ayun nga, machine learning position. Wait lang, parang napindot ko. But yeah, I think I can. Ayun. Look, actually hindi ko alam mag-present tayo ngayon. So, I thought na maro-roast lang kami based sa resume natin, but yeah, that's it actually. So from skills, projects, experience na konti pa lang, organizations na makapal, education na medyo nasa baba, volunteering, and actually 2-page siya. Sabi ng iba 1 page lang. Pwede ko to i-compress siguro sa 1 page, but yeah, medyo marami. Malay mo. Okay, time na rin ako.
All right.
Eh,
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so first things first, super wordy. Um, have you noticed na yung voracious na part dun sa taas? Sometimes you have to
yes.
be very uh, sometimes for resumes you have to follow the ABCs: accuracy, brevity, and clarity. So kapag mga wordy na mga items like voracious, yung mga incessant, mga ganun, they would treat it like parang ano pala to, masipag pala to. So, bibigyan natin to ng maraming projects. That's the first. Um, when you start to go into the career when as a professional na. So, I believe you have started to be an intern. Liliitan mo na yung mga activities mo with specific organizations in college. Dapat ano na siya, ma-compress mo siya in such a way na talagang just highlight yung pinaka. Because one thing one thing you would notice later on, when you have at least 1 year or 2 years of experience when you go to work, they would not look at your achievements in school. They will look at your achievements when at work because for professionals, everybody understood what you did at school will not be the basis for your performance as a career professional. So you can limit that. Just highlight yung pinaka-importanting project that you've done or an organization that would feel na specific siya sa role na ina-applyan mo. Like for example, if it's an AI ML engineer, very very specific lang. The third one is the tech stacks and the certifications. If it's too many, ibaba mo siya dun sa bottom with the certifications. Because makikita mo dun sobrang ano na siya, sobrang crowded na yung first part ng resume mo. And start with your work experience. Then the project, then the educational background. Highlight as you think now like a professional. Highlight your professional record. So once you are starting, you are looking into that role. Ganun. So those are my 2 cents. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The audience, maybe make questions kayo for Alpha. Sir Alpha Roma. Okay. Yes, there's none. So I saw this comment, this chat. So I'll call him again, I guess. So, Sir Adrian Agas, are you here now?
Yes po, hello po.
There you go. Okay, so just like what Alpha did earlier, you need to share your screen, share your resume there, and also time yourself 3 minutes.
Minutes,
That
wait
was-
lang po.
Okay.
Paano ba 'to screen? Share screen. Share screen. Minutes.
There you go. Kita ko na.
Hello, sige po. So, my name is Adrian Iagas. Currently transitioning po as a data analyst. Yung mga previous role ko po, hindi pa po related yung mga ano ko pang transition ko po. Although may project naman akong ginawa sa previous company ko, 2 project. Yung isa, Power BI dashboard, nandito po yung portfolio ko. Ginawa ko yung isa sa yung import dashboard po sa previous company ko, ta's isang shipping documents generator po gamit ang Visual Basic application po. So, ito po yung mga summary ng professional experience ko. Pero ang overall, nagmo-monitor lang kami ng container para hindi po magka-charge yung company namin. Ta's meron din akong isa, yung supermarket, pero hindi ko na masyado pong hinighlight po. Pero taga-receive lang po ako dito. And technical skills, nilagay ko lang po dito, data visualization, data analysis, programming, and automation tools. Ta's industry knowledge po sa logistic po. Tapos nilagay ko din po yung professional development po. Although may mga certificates po ako na pero hindi ko na po sinali kasi yung data analyst po yung goal ko po na ta's education, college level lang yung nilagay ko. Ta's konting soft skill po yung nilagay po. Tapos ang problema ko po ngayon is nag-a-apply po ako sa mga company pero may mga ilan hindi po nila sinisin or rejection agad po yung ano ko po. Yun lang po.
Sir,
Yes
Ian,
po.
what's your
Mhm. Very funny enough, ito, I just want to share something. Did you know yung pinaka-first uh, Data Masters roast was when I submitted my resume to Sir Mike. And he specifically uh, highlighted one important thing. Yung resume screams something else. Hindi siya data analyst. Okay. So if you notice here, the roles that you have is logistics assistant, receiving clerk, then now we go down to the technical skills, pero it doesn't look like you are ready to become a data analyst, or you are um, applying to be a data analyst. Parang you're fitting na, okay, logistics pa rin ako, pero nagde-data analyst ako.
Mhm.
So align your role that would mention talaga how you did during the time. Like for example, if you were nasa logistics ka, align your capabilities and competencies during that role with the projects that you made that had the outcomes that would provide you the necessary competencies para makita ng, let's say, recruitment. Because at the very first one tip, 6 seconds lang ang average time na titingnan ng recruitment professional or HR professional yung resumes natin. So always think of the first 6 seconds na tinignan niyo yung resume niyo, or for example, this particular resume, does it scream data analyst or does it scream something else? So that would be, for me, um, the most important item for your resume. Yun lang.
Sige po. Pero ano po, pwede ko i-revise ko na po ba itong logistic assistant na mas yung kinalaman dun sa project ko na sa portfolio na 2? May ginawa kong
Kapag,
project po.
yeah, definitely kasi nung tinitingnan namin yung if you look at your resume, functions ng functions ng logistics assistant ang nakikita namin. Recruiters will also see that as well. Kaya mapapansin din nila 'yun. So
Kasi ano po,
it would look like talaga go ahead.
kasi mayroon din po akong yung intern po din sa data science analytics. 2 project yung pinapagawa sa'min ta's isang community. And di ko pa po dinagdag kasi kaka-start pa lang po. I-include ko rin po ba yun?
If it's a portfolio tapos hindi siya nag-o-overlap sa work mo, you can, wala namang problema.
Mhm.
Also, another thing na dapat yung tingnan, if like for example, if your current company is allowing internships in other companies or part-time or something, then go ahead. Pero kapag they have a specific policy na hindi ka pwedeng mag part-time or mag-moonlight, yan, it might go against you kapag nag-background check.
Mhm.
Yan.
Sige po.
Or for me, align mo yung resume mo na it looks like you're doing the function of logistics assistant, but you've done something that as a data analyst made a significant impact or outcome dun sa company operations. And that's one thing you need to think about.
Ang problema lang po sir resign na po ako dun sa company. Kasi nag-family nag-leave nag-resign ako dahil sa family reason.
Mhm.
Na kaya
Okay, question, yung sa data science analytics na nag-intern ka, that was after yung last mo?
yes po.
Yan, you need to add din. You need to add that.
Ah,
Oo,
sige po.
oo. Akala ko eto yung last mo, kaya kumbaga parang you were highlighting something that would provide information about your experience na nag-provide ka ng data analytics for the role. Pero if not, tapos nag-internship ka sa data science and you already have projects, can highlight those projects. Actually, pwede kang mag-add ng portfolio mo sa GitHub para makita nila yung end-to-end na ginawa mo. Not just yung photo ng dashboard na ginawa mo. You can do the PBIX as well if you want to. Mas ma-appreciate yan ng hiring manager sa dulo. And
Actually,
it
may
will
ano
look
po, may PBIX po yung ano ko po, portfolio ko po.
yun.
Siya. May
So,
naka-embed
yun.
na po.
Naka-embed. Ayun, much better. If basta pag pag na-discover nila yan, at least But hindi ang recruiter ang magno-notice nun. Hiring manager and technical evaluator na. So, yun lang yung talagang pinaka-comment na
Sige po. Thank you po.
Okay. So, any feedback for Adrian Agas? Cool. There we go. Sadly, na, 7:53 na, guys. Maybe, are you guys okay to have 1 or 2 more presenters for tonight? Please chat in the chat box yes, if okay sa inyo. Mag-extend tayo ng konti. Yes, okay. Okay, so magtatawag na din ako. So for our next presenter, it's Ryan Gabriel Magno. Ryan Gabriel Magno, are you here in this call? Going once. Okay. Looks like wala. Okay, next presenter. How about Mara Diego? Mara Diego, are you here? Oh, Ram Huntilia. Ram Huntilia. Ram Huntilia, nandito po ba kayo? It's like about next one. Alexander Castro. Alexander Castro.
Hi, Daniel.
Ano
I'm
sabi
here.
niya? There you go. Cool. So, you know the drill? Show your screen. And yeah, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah. So, hi guys. Good evening. So, I'm Alex. I'm a computer engineering graduate from UE Manila. During my internship, I worked as a web developer, but I'm currently working as a Python developer for Theoria Medical. I specialize in process automation, data analysis, and data management, where my experience revolves around using Python for script automation, integrating REST APIs with our platform, using BigQuery and MongoDB for data management, and Airflow for orchestration, and GitLab for versioning. On a side note, I also have experiences using machine learning, specifically on convolutional neural networks and OCR. And I joined a boot camp where I learned how to use RAG and agentic systems, and especially prompting, which I am currently applying to my current work. I think that's about it. Medyo brief. And don't mind yung nag-dob. Never mind. Yeah, that's about it. I'm done.
Short and sweet. What's the verdict? Sir Ian?
Hmm. Yep. Medyo full stack ang full stack siya. Ayun, same thing. Since you're a Python developer, you have to highlight that you wanted to become a data engineer. Tama ba? You wanted to become a data
Yes,
engineer.
exactly.
Okay. So first things first, yun. Highlight your current role as a Python developer na that made an impact sa current role mo, because bihira gumamit ng Airflow, and I understand that MongoDB is actually one of the no code data warehouses, so kailangan maano siya. Meron bang opportunity for you to handle, like for example, kapag tinanong ka, we don't have MongoDB, we have MySQL or Postgre. Anong maisasagot mo?
I do have experiences for using MySQL, which ayun, sa BigQuery siya. But for Postgre, I think it will be a parang small learning curve, since I already currently in my work, I studied GraphQL, and since kailangan siya sa project. So since alam ko na yung ibang structured languages, I think it will be much faster. It will take me less time to actually study how it works.
Yun lang naman, kasi one of the things that you would understand is you have a very high tech stack. It doesn't look like nagagamit siya. If I understand, if you try to think what I'm probably thinking. Kasi like for example, if you are a Python developer and you're creating schemas and process flows, primarily anong gagamitin mong programming, gagamitin mong language for extraction, management, warehousing. You have to parang medyo seamless siya, and maging lang. But this is just me. One topic that you would try to consider. Kasi it's already, the tech skills are already there. Nakikita na nila. It's just that it would be too convoluted kasi looks like talagang full stack, and baka ang ending ikaw magiging full stack nila or end-to-end data solutions. So that could be a trap na baka mabigla ka. But for the resume, first mo ang work experience, you have to highlight the work experience and highlight the competencies and projects that you've done that improve din. So yun, same thing lang din. Kasi we always set ourselves as a trap na pag ito yung trabaho ko, ilalagay ko yung job description ko. Maintindihan ni recruiter or the hiring manager yung naging trabaho ko that would probably fit for the role that I'm applying to. But what if you are upgrading to a role na higher level in terms of what you're currently doing? Syempre, you have to highlight the projects that will make them think na okay, pwede, kahit ito yung role niya ngayon, pwede na siya dito sa role na gusto natin. Baka ito siya na yung kailangan natin. That's very important and crucial for someone na aiming higher, like for example, become a data engineer, coming in from a lower tech stack level to a higher tech stack level. That's your advantage. And so what I can recommend is work experience, yun yung una sa taas. Ibaba mo yung certifications and skills, either below dito sa work experience, above education. or if you want to highlight na maganda yung school mo, sa ilalim yung certifications and skills below education. So, you have that, you have a little bit of that kasi, first, yun nga, if you notice the first comment that I had, full stack ka. They would think of a lot of roles that will try to fit for you, pero hindi ka magiging data engineer in terms of what you will be thinking kasi ang dami nilang nakikitang tech stacks. And take note, most of the recruiters have HR backgrounds, psychology backgrounds, non-technical backgrounds. Tinitingnan nila yan at face value, and based dun sa description ng ano ba tawag dun? An acquisition report na binigay ng hiring manager. So they might be confused as to what you are fit to, what position you are fit in. Kaya much better na iakyat mo muna yung work experience mo, and it will look like na parang, okay, data engineer yung gusto mo, make it look like a data engineer, and then ibaba mo yung certifications and skills para hindi sila mag-isip na, ay, okay, pwede pala siya sa ganito, pwede pala siya sa ganyan. The position you want may not be the position you get. Yun yung drawback lang dito sa resume na to.
Thanks Ian. Medyo marami siya to take in. Pero yeah, I get what you mean. I agree rin. Sige, I'll do it yung sa work experience. I think that makes sense naman. Medyo job description niya yung linagay ko.
I agree, and we actually have that exact same sickness ever since. Ako, I had that the same. So I had the same thing na ginagawa ko, and probably ginagawa ko pa rin siya. So change of shift, kumbaga, change paradigm. That's the best term. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cool. How about sa audience natin? Any feedback for Sir Alexander Castro? Okay. Ano naman? Okay, so for the next presenter, I hope you're here. Lubert Rojas. Lubert Rojas, are you here? Okay, going once. Okay, next one. Chris Manuel Trajano. Chris Manuel Trajano. Okay. Are you here? Looks like wala. Okay, last one. Simone Ezekiel Marikit. Simone, are you here? Simon, perhaps? Ay, hindi ba natawag na nandito na ngayon? Na submit ng resume? Anyone? It's like, okay, someone's typing. Well, I guess that's all our presenters for today. Thank you, Jake, for your comments. Very good stuff. Let me just share my screen again. So yeah. So overall, maybe to our spectators and fellow participants, what are the things that you guys have learned today? Maybe we can have a volunteer who can say something, or maybe chat it sa chat box. And I'll also share mine based on Sir Ian, no, mga sinabi niya. Anyone? Maybe ano lang? May mga nag-chat. Cool. Okay, so for me, I guess all the lessons na narinig ko from base kay Sir Ian, sabi niya kanina, or I think this is for Sir Alpha. Sabi ni Sir Ian, your performance at school will not dictate your performance in the workplace. Ang ganda ng quote. So maybe for the students here today, let's say madami tayong organizations and stuff. I think it's we can say na it's very important to, sabi niya nga ni Sir Ian, have a paradigm shift when the time comes na we have enough experience and enough companies that we've worked for over the years, right? So it's very important, perhaps, to always update our resumes. And then another thing na I've learned or we have learned is, sabi din to ni Sir Ian, i-highlight mo yung pinaka. Sometimes when we have resumes na, let's say 2 pages, 3 pages, I think 2 pages lang, right? Yun nandito. I think it's 2 pages. It's very important na i-highlight natin yung the ones that we want to showcase rather than everything. Also, I've learned a new acronym today. So let us all learn the ATS format. Okay? Please type in the chat box ATS. Ang nabinig niyo yung sinabi ko. Cool. And another thing, sabi ni Sir Ian, is to follow the 6-second rule. What is the 6-second rule? Or our recruiters dapat, when we look into our resumes, within 6 seconds, yun yung nakikita nila usually. So let's take that information, use it to our advantage, and ilagay sa taas yung mga gusto natin ipakita. And also, lastly, I've seen this for our presenter earlier, Sir Adrian Agas. It's very important to have GitHub portfolios, or portfolios in general. Showcase your work. And so I hope you guys learned a lot. I'll be giving you a feedback form for today's event. Please use this one. Ito kung may cellphone kayo, and this link I'll copy this one and share it here. Okay? Nag-share na sila lahat ng mga resumes nila, and kinds of things. Very nice. So please, everyone, I want you guys to answer our feedback form. If you, in the next weeks, we will improve on these events. And maybe you guys have other events in mind. Also, please chat in the chat box, Data Masters, if you have finished the ano, feedback form. Okay? Bitin palagi 1 hour. Maybe that's something you guys can write, the feedback form natin. I agree. Mhm. Okay, ito ulit yung link nung, what's this? Feedback form, in case you guys missed it. Very important that we have data to work on, to improve on, no? Mhm. So, yeah, before this all ends, I want to congratulate everyone for joining this event, learning more about interviews, and how to improve on our resumes. Ako, ang dami ko natutunan, and I hope you guys did too. This event will not be possible without our expert here on stage, Ian James. Yeah, thank you so much for accommodating all our participants, providing constructive feedback. Parang hindi nga 'to resume roast, parang improvement lang ata 'to, eh. So, yeah, I hope this inspires you guys to maybe you can guys tell your friends, mga gusto din maging data scientist, AI engineer, data engineer. You guys can maybe get more improvement here, feedback, and maybe you guys can land your career, and hopefully next time kayo na yung expert, right? Give back to the community. Am I right? Okay. Miss Catherine, are we going to show a certificate of appreciation? I've seen that. Maybe you can give me the link po. Thanks. Thanks, Miss Catherine.
Ay, Dan. One last
Yeah.
lang ako. Sige.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Alright. Guys, think of your resume as the key to your soul as a professional. So whatever you put in there should reflect what you are really capable of. Kaya when you present your resume and it's well thought of, organized, following the 8ES rules, or whether uh, it will provide you with provide the hiring company an insight into what you're really capable of. Mas madali na siya because the resumes will start to roll in uh, up to the final interview. So give a lot of thought on your resumes. Although we recommend na you customize it for your role, but don't customize it every time na dilipat ka ng company, apply ka sa per company, because understandable. Like for example, you're applying for a data analyst role, there are 9 companies applying. There are 9 companies hiring for that. Hindi siya pa isa-isa. You might find common ground then. One very important thing is honesty and integrity. You have to say what the resume should say what you really are. Wag fake it till you make it. Never ever try to do that kasi makikita at makikita yan ng recruiters up to the level of the hiring manager. You just have to be yourself, and that would be perfect. And finally, this speaks. I speak not because I'm an expert in resumes or anything. No, far from it. We are all learning here. It just so happened that I have a lot of experiences applying for different companies, different roles, and different industries. So this is also my first data role that I got after more than a decade of going around with different roles. So kaya nakikita ko lang siya on a level that um it would show. But again, there are some mistakes, there are some things na hindi pa rin perfect yung resume ko. You can definitely roast it if you want, wala namang problema. But it will be worth it naman pagdating sa when you are really wanting to go to apply for your specific role for your specific company that you really love to be in. So make it work and make it fit, and then the rest will follow. So yun lang for me, guys. Thank you so much for attending. Thank you, and for listening to my rants.
Thank you so much. Very wise for that. This is your certificate of appreciation presented to you, Sir Ian James Maseves. Okay. Okay. So thank you so much for sharing your expertise during this session of the Data Masters Resume Roast. This is issued for the first day of February 2025 via Discord. Okay. Kunyari, bibigay ko sa'yo sa harapan ng everyone. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. And lastly, for everyone, okay, yeah, this will be for Miss Catherine. We'll be having a picture taking. So let's all open our cameras. Is that all right, everyone? So if you guys are all right with that, I'll open mine as well. Okay. Mhm. Okay. You may take a photo po, Miss Catherine. Sandu Gaming Alpha. you so much, guys. I hope now we will see you next week. If you're not going to be a participant, you can be a spectator. And what you've learned today, you guys can share it to the next sessions, right? You guys can roast the next ones. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Thank you, guys.
Thank you po.
Mhm.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you po, Sir Ian.